is it the sort of thing that we should be talking more about because it is a bodily function?
Absolutely. Like if a child asks us what happens to the food that we eat, we have no problem explaining the digestive system to them. But periods, we're like, oh God, how do we talk about that? But I mean, average age of periods starting is 11 or 12. Girls as young as 8, though, get their periods. So really, we should be starting this conversation at a young age, years before that happens, so that they're not going to be nervous or scared. And like Niamh said, involving our sons as well in that conversation. So yeah, it's not something to be scared of. As the conversation went for Niamh, often it's just going to be 1 or 2 follow-up questions and that's it.
Do you think because there's so many single-sex schools in Ireland, this is an issue? That a lot of boys would go to secondary school at the age of 11, 12 and they're not having to deal with women, so they're not having to deal with periods and tampons and whatever else.
Maybe so, yeah. I can remember being a teenager and not all teenage boys, but some of them would make fun of you, if they thought, you were having your period or a tampon fell out of your bag or something like that. So I think having these conversations with young boys and starting young and just laying the foundations very basically will demystify it, and they'll see it as just a normal bodily function. So they won't be sort of, or clam up, and they think, oh, it's a woman's problem, or, that kind of old-fashioned...
Well, the stereotypes,
stereotypes, they'll just it's a normal bodily function, it's no big deal.
So what do you think that we should be doing, Ciara, if there's a parent at home going, listen, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever year old, how should you go about it?
Well, I think it actually probably starts at an even younger age than that, starting with just using the correct anatomical terms for things. So that can start at time of nappy changing, or I have a 2-year-old that I'm potty training, just using words, just kind of different body parts. So you've got even that basic knowledge to start off with.
So don't do the baby talk, the baby names about things. You prefer it to be anatomically correct.
Yeah, there's still...
Look, your penis and things like this.
Yeah, and it does sound...
You almost started laughing there. This is where we come from.